Morning everyone, or evening, whatever it is. Sounds it. 2:10 in the morning AM. I call that morning. Yeah. I'm just going to cover what I was saying tonight. I'm going to walk right up Lower Lane, onto Longmoor Lane, right away alongside the Copplehouse, or the Aldi, what it is now. Turn right onto Orksmoor, right up there. Up Manachar, is it? Manachar Crescent. Go right across Delagoa, onto Coronga, turn left and up. Or I might go up, I might walk right through Coronga Way. Or I might turn left up Coronga Road and back onto Lower Lane and back. So I just walked over that Phillies field, my feet are absolutely soaking. I walked to know where the goalpost is. It was muddy there and there was a puddle. And again, they like it, them goalies, don't they? They like it in the mud. But anyway, my shoes, my trainers are soaked, muddy. I only had them about 8 years as well. Ruined now. It's in there. Oh, that's... Oh, what's this? That's Strawberry Fields Forever. Is it? Strawberry Road? Or Blueberry? I can never... Is it Blueberry or Strawberry? Oh yeah, Blueberry here as well. Blueberry Fields Never. Yeah, there was nothing there, just waste ground there. On here, all this, and the park at the back of it. I remember how long ago they built that. We just had a little fence here and it was fenced off and it was just long grass. We used to ride all our swag there. When we were up to things, and it's great. You didn't have to bury it or nothing, just did it in the grass. Come back. Come on, you. He's been a nuisance, He even got the neighbours in, Anthony, poor Anthony, come in. Went upstairs to see my grandson. I was in the back kitchen. I just heard all this commotion. He sounds Anthony like, he was going, someone better get this dog off me. And the dog had him at his leg. I'm not kidding. I screams at it. And I had my fingers in its mouth trying to get it. And every time I opened its mouth, it went deeper in. It just locks on. It won't let go. It doesn't just bite someone. It actually tries to rip chunks out of them, which it nearly did. And anyway, my grandson come running down. And I've got hold of it at the back. And I'm not exaggerating, it must have took us a good 5 minutes to get it off him. But he was dead cool about it. Because Anthony, he had a dog, you see. And it's about 2 months ago. And the police knocked on my door. And I said, what is it, mate? And he went, we've had a report of a dog bit someone. You know where? And I went, my dog isn't being out, mate. I said, he's in my cage. I said, I know he's a bit wild, like, but I'll keep him. He said, no, I'm not saying it's yours. He said, can I just have a look on your ring bell? And I said, you can, mate, but I said, I need the battery charging up, you see. It's on charge now, so I wouldn't record. And I said, when did it happen? And he told me it hadn't long happened. I said, no, mate, there's nothing on there. And he said, all right, if you do come across something. So I knew it's got to be Anthony across the road. So anyway, I seen him. I said, what happened? He says he got an Amazon, and his dog was massive. Absolutely massive. And he said, he just come in, instead of ringing on the bell, he said the door was open, he just come in. He said the dog was in the back. I just ran in. I said, I got him. And he said he was screaming and ripped him apart. But anyway, he just panicked and he got off with he had 2 dogs and he got off with them. I don't know where he went, but he went missing for 2 weeks. And then when he come back, the police got him and destroyed his dog. Only the big one that had done it. He was heartbroken. But I mean, the dogs are like that. I'm very careful of him. I keep saying to Dylan, we've got to get rid of him because he's just the farm dogs these. Like I mentioned this before. You know, and I know he was only protecting, it was a stranger in my house, you know what I mean? But it doesn't make it right. Yeah, but and he went for that fella's in it's just, it's alright if someone was standing there now. He'd just walk past them, he wouldn't even look at them. But it's when people just come out of the blue or make a noise, a sudden noise or something. And Anthony is a bit loud, like. Yeah, but don't know what I'm going to do about him. Yeah, right, where are we now? We're on Lower Lane. Trying to think remembers. Right, if I can just go off Lower Lane, look down, that's where I think old Bullock was. Alan was at who died, just on the corner there, down there. Who lived there? I remember Alan Cousins, remember him, Coyo? He lived in that house there for a while. Up there, I'll cover this as well as I'll go a road one night, but I can see there, you had Denny Woolley used to live, not Denny Woolley, Denny White. I think it was that second house up on the right, and then you had Arnie Woods, if there's anyone remember them, the older people might remember them. Both passed away now. Yeah, what's his daughter's name? She worked in the chippy on Copplehouse Lane, I can't remember her name now. And the mum's gone as well. Yeah, that'll come to me, that. Anyway, oh well. Yeah, who lived up here? I know Tracy lived here, Tracy Mulhall. And she was with Johnny Artless. I haven't seen Johnny, I really like Johnny. I haven't seen him since Ray's, Tracy's brother Ray, his funeral. And I haven't seen him since then, but my mate Stevie Draper, he was telling me that Johnny's back in Fazakerley now, and he lives back on Lower Lane, because that's where they all grew up. I know they lived on Formosa Drive for a bit. I'm trying to find Tracy's house. I recognise it because I always remember the windows come down right to the floor. I'm pretty sure they're still like that. No, there was a few years ago. She lived next door but one to Dave Kelly. Anyone remember him? It was Dave and Brian. We used to call him Gandhi Dave. I had a fight with him once outside Secrets. He was that drunk. I only pushed him over with my little finger. Gandhi. That was funny, that. My mate John, he says, "Do you remember you battered Gandhi?" I said, "I never battered him." Oh, where's Tracy's house? Exactly, that's what I was on about. So if you have a look at one of my other videos, they're not on here, they're on my channel. And that's where the coffee jumps out when we was robbing the woods, me and ourselves. And there used to be all trees and everything over it. It was completely different from what that is now on the hospital. And he was hiding. There was all trees there, like a little copse. And he was hiding in there. And he lived over there. We carried the wood all the way over. And he caught us and he went, "Take it back." Because we robbed her off the site, but we told him that we robbed her off the skip. And I tricked our Sally into, where's Tracy's? I know Tracy watches these videos, so if we've gone past it, she'll let me know. Yeah, it was over there. And he told us to put it back, and then we went back over there. And I said to our Sally, I said, "Come on, so what are we doing?" I was saying no to ours. I said, "No. Do you know what? That's where I think Jared lived here. Jared Organ and John and Paddy and Mary, the mum and dad, Mary and Paddy. It was great, them great family. Them Jared's in Australia now. And do you know what? I think that was that Tracy's? Where the windows go right down. Yeah. I think that was Tracy's 125. It was 125, yeah. Where the windows go down. Yeah. Who else lived along here? Yeah, and Jared Organ lived there as well, next door, 127. I remember them numbers and 121 because they're shot outs in darts. I play darts, or I used to. And there's certain numbers, there's certain ways you go for them. There's a reason why you go that way, like, so betters your chances of finishing. Yeah. It's over there. Yeah, I mentioned, come on you, Scooby-Doo. I mentioned a few times that, where are we? Oh no, it wasn't there, it was over there, was it? Yeah, hang on. Yeah, it was here, with that ambulance coming out. I'll show you what happened, I was on the taxis. Hang on, Scoob, let me see you. Come on, get across. Come on, before this car comes. Was it here? Nah, it wasn't here. If it was, No, that's where I should have gone. It's the next one along. And I had a fare from St Helens. I was taking this old woman to the elective care round the back there. And I went in that one. And I should have went in this one. I'd gone right the way round the back there to the electric care. But 9 times out of 10 when you're on the taxis, you're going to the tower block there, you know, the main entrance. And anyway, I'd gone down there, just in my head, know what I mean? I was coming to the end of my shift and that. So I was tired and that, and I went there anyway. And if you can imagine that this entrance here, is that one over there. Now where them giveaway signs are, right, there's like a big ramp there, and it separates the roads, and it goes right the way along there, right. Well, that turns in. I'm just come in here, and the thing's there, and I got to about here, and I realised, so stops, I thought, so, you can only do a left if we're over there. Only do a left, and I realised, so I just threw it in reverse like that. And I got to about here, and I heard beep, bang. The bus was behind me, I reversed into it, smashed all the window, and they pulled in a lay-by, not that lay-by, but it's twin over there. Pulled in, there's about 20 people on the bus, and they're all holding their neck and everything, and their arms, and I said to the woman, "You all right, love?" And she went, "Yeah." I thought you'd have get. She said, "No, I'm not." But anyway, I went in and I said to the bus driver, actually, because there was a big hole. I thought he'd smashed his head against the window. And he went, "What happened there?" I went, "What do you mean, what happened there?" I said, "What happened with you?" I said, "You're about 2 foot behind me, mate." I said, "You're supposed to keep a distance." And he went, "I beeped you." I said, "I know." I said, "But there's nothing I can do." I said, "I was just thinking, I'd thrown it in reverse before I turned that." Anyway, blah, blah, blah. But it was a bad day. Right, who used to live here? No one that I can remember. Right, hang on here, Scooby. We're going to get across this road. Let's ring the bell. I'll do the thing. Don't you dare run across. You know your green cross code. Hang on. Come on, Scooby, come on. Always in a hurry, this fella. Right. I can't remember hardly anyone else. The Heartlesses, they lived on there. The Heartless family. Susie was our Josie's mate, one of her best mates when he was young. It was Johnny, Frank, Ray, young Ray. See what's down there. Yeah, I'm not going to go down there, not tonight anyway. It's my old school there. Yeah, do you know what I was going to walk? Where's... I think what way to go now? Yeah, I'll go right up Lower Lane. Then I'll go up Long Lane. Oh yeah, I'll come back this way. I'll go right down the circle. Yeah, I'm going to do Coronga Road. I'm going to finish up here actually on this video. I might do anyway, or I might go through Coronga Way. That crosses the road there. Coronga Way and come up to Swinton Road and then Moss Pits here. I'll either do that or just come right up here, this way. Right. I can't really think of anyone I knew who lived at this end. I might be wrong. I know that was my first class there. When I first started that school, I remember I had Jimmy first. He's my oldest brother. And my ma took him up, he was only 5, that's what he was when he started the school there. And she put him in the class, and she went home with us in Durham Crescent. 5-minute walk there. And she put him in the class, and he was crying. And the next thing, she said, "You'll be all right." And then she went home, and he was sitting on the chair when she got home. He got out of the window or something, or ran out the door and ran home. Yeah. The old only name club over there. What are they doing here? Oh no, they're not doing that, it's just the bins, isn't it? But our playground was over the other side. They had that little one, that was the juniors. And you had the seniors over there. You had the Neuro Centre there. Bring them there from all over the country. You know, probably from Wales as well, and maybe Scotland. Come on, Scooby, stop sniffing, lad. Look, he sniffed something, man. Pulling for ages. That big tower there, that's the incinerator there. That's the incinerator. You know, all the dirty sheets and that, obviously, after operations, things like that, and just dispose of them in there. But that's the similar one in the Royal Hospital, the old Royal Hospital in town. A big incinerator. A few fellas died there when they was putting that up. Scaffolding collapsed. Always remember that. In the 60s, three workmen died, collapsed. Horrible. That fence there, it's been there as long as I can remember. It's never really been replaced. Shows you how long wood lasts. Over streets. At the church here at the end, I can't remember now what this is called. Remember they used to have the scouts in there and the cubs and that. Jiu-jitsu, various different things. What's too cold tonight? Usually cold when I don't know. Still got the sniffles though. Yeah, you know, when it's cold. Trinity childminders. I think there used to be a childminders here as well. Oh yeah, look, that old day nursery. Yeah, I can't remember. Someone will remember what this church is called. The children are at large, please close the gate. What's that mean? At large? I mean the criminals, like. Must have me in mind. The Methodist Church in Fazakerley. Still hasn't got no name now, has it? It's just being called the Methodist Church. There's loads of Methodist churches. Yeah, so just going on to Longmoor Lane. You know that anyway, don't you, if you're from Fazakerley. Remember right over there when Nettie Marsh and Sid and the fire engine. I went right across here and smashed into the house and had to get rebuilt. As you can see there, that house is all new. You can see all the brickwork. How did he do that? Must have been drunk or something. Had to be, wouldn't he? Unless he was on an emergency and he just overtook. You know, lost it on the bend or something. Never went round the bend. Yeah, what used to be here? Oh yeah, this was part of the church, the grounds. This was here. It's that wall, the wall from the church used to go right round. And it was part of the grounds, because I remember that, because there was a tramp just over, say this was the wall, there was a big wall coming here, and where that white house is, there was like bushes and that, little trees and that, and he'd made this like little house, there, just over here. I seen him, and I had an orange, I was eating this orange, and I was only a little kid, I went, boss down that, innit? Oh, just before I go on about that, I remember Franny, what was his name? He lived here. Franny, was it Lloyd? Franny Lloyd. His brother was the boxing coach in Kirby. I'm sure it was Franny Lloyd. And he died in one of, that might have been this house here in the corner. Yeah, he died in a fire or something, if I'm right. I liked him, really. He was well liked in Fazakerley, in fact. And when the bookies was here, I used to always see him here and talk to him for ages. There's one of these was the bookies. And you had the butchers on the end there. And I was met with Joey Fairham. He was the butcher there for a while. Who lived over there? Davy Gray Yargo. Remember him? His nickname was Yago because it was the yag was grey backwards, and they always just put an O in front of it. I mean, sorry, I know at the end, so it was Yago. It probably sounds stupid, like Yag. Let's go knock for Yag. It's got a bit more ring to it, hasn't it? Yago. Hey, do you get that ring to it? Oh, at the end, a ring to it. Oh, shut up. Who lived down there? Keith. What was his name? Keith used to play. No, Brian was it? Oh. And the little bookies used to be there as well, just at the end, because this used to be the co-op. There used to be little bookies there. Big Dave from The Only Name, he lived at the end there. I can never remember these surnames now, you know. Yeah, I'm talking like 40, 50 years ago. But this was the co-op here. Yeah. The old co-op. I'll tell you the story about that, but go on a bit. Funny as well. The old church. Well, not the old one, yes. Well, it is old now, isn't it? I can remember that getting built. The Only Name church. That was my ma's church there. She loved church. That's only my ma. She's done a lot of things for the church, and you know, for a few older ones, I remember my ma. She used to do a lot in the Fazakerley community. The kids, Erin Colin Care and that, and all the ones from the women's, what they called it. I think it was on a Tuesday night. The mothers, and they all went there and sort of organised things, you know, pantomimes for the kids and all that. But I'm sure Johnny and Tracy got married in there. Yeah, they did, because I'm sure Johnny sent me a picture years ago. I said, who's that? It was me and my wife in the background at their weddings, just standing by the gate there. Yeah. And who else lived over there? Probably people screaming now. And I'm saying the names out like. You know what, I could have got that wrong. Could have been one of these houses there. Fran and Dad. Yeah, this is Mospit's Lane there anyway. I think I've done down there. I'll check that one, if not I will do. Yeah. She lived over there. I know at that end house there was the Cumminses that come out from The Only Name. And the young lads was his grandson who got shot over there just on the road. Yeah, poor lad, he's only young. Yeah, it might have been one of these houses, you know, that Fran. What was his name? Franny Lloyd. Someone correct me on that if his name wasn't Lloyd, but that seems to ring a bell. What noise? You hear that? I was on Tuesday. And Munchie Madness is now. The old shipyard I walked past it the other day, didn't I? I think. Yeah, I did. Just trying to edit this out. Because these videos, when they go on too long, they take about 10 years to upload. So anything, whether it's YouTube or WhatsApp or anything, it just spins for ages. So we go to bed and get up, they're still doing it. 98% left remaining. Yeah, just over here, around here somewhere it was where don't come out. I can't even remember his name now, it was. It's just there. Took a lot of people this road. Do you know what I can remember? These older people would remember this if you lived in Fazakerley at the time in the 70s. young Debbie McHale. She got killed just here, just about here on the road. So tragic that. You know, I remember, I think it was the Sunday before, me and my sister was talking to her, me and Maria, talking to her. She'd been to church, and she was an absolutely lovely little girl, and she's only young, probably about 8 or 9, I can't remember exactly. And she got killed just here, and she had lovely long hair. But the tragic thing about it was, I'm pretty sure she was the only girl in the family. You know, there was Mick and Tommy and Carl and Davey and that, you know, Titch. And obviously it must have devastated them. You know, and the mum, Bella. And, so tragic that. Yeah. Oh well, rest in peace, love. I remember up there as well. I don't mean to be gloomy, you know, mentioning people, but like they was all part of Fazakerley. You know, from years ago, there was all what made Fazakerley. You know, all these people, and a lot of them taken so young. You know, Franny and Debbie, and you know, and the young kid there, Como, I can't remember his first name. But I remember another one further up on Longmoor Lane, past the Chaser and that, just on the bend there. And there was a lad, and this sticks in my mind because it was so tragic, and his name was Paul Hartley. That was a long time ago, and he got hit there. He was just a young lad. He might have only been Debbie's age or whatever, and he got hit and run. And they never ever found, to this day, as far as I know, they've never ever found that driver. Or any sign of the car or anything that hit him. And how could anyone do that? How? You know, hit a child and just leave them in the road. You know, because, you know, obviously, you know, it been drinking or whatever, or he wasn't paying attention, or I don't think even mobile phones was on the market then. No, they wouldn't have been. You know, obviously because his son is worried about losing his licence, or, you know, maybe getting a couple of years in jail. You know, because that's all he get. A couple of years. I mean, Sandra Bullock, who got killed up by the garage up there. You know, I think the lad he killed had come out of the garage or something, if I'm getting it right, on a motorbike. And, you know, killed there. She was on the crossing, on a bike, on a push bike, and, you know, he took her life, and I'm pretty sure he got about 2 years for it. That's disgraceful. Gary Chase, I think that was his house. Gary, he's a nice lad, sir. Talking to him not so long, well, saying not so long, a couple of years ago. Yeah, I remember I was actually talking to Sandra as well, you know, not long before, it was probably 4 or 5 weeks before, and I hadn't seen Sandra for years and years, and I got off the bus in Walton Vale. I lived in Sparrow Hall then, and I got off the 61, and I was going to the job centre there. I had an appointment and I was late, and Sandra was there on a bike, and I didn't even recognise her at first. She shouted me, she stopped me. And obviously when I seen her, I recognised her because I hadn't seen her for years. And I was talking to her probably about 5 minutes, and I said, Sandra, I've got to go. I've got to go, love. I can't miss this appointment, I get sanctions or whatever. And anyway, and then I seen her. I was talking to her again about a week later in the Blackpool pub. Susie was it? I think she was with Susie, my sister. I was talking to her for ages, and then it wasn't long after my sister, Sally, told me. She phoned me up and she said, she heard about Sandra Bullock. Yeah. But as I say, they had nothing for her. You supposed to drive down, well, yeah, you could drive down there. It's just through all the deliveries now. Post office is still there. I mentioned the cottage homes, you know, cottage. There's got a bats down there as well. Me and Kenny Milton. I don't know why it was me and Kenny Milton always went to bats there. Because to go to bats there, you had to be like part of a school or something. You couldn't just go. But Kenny never went to my school. He went to Sherwood's. And I went to St Bonaventure's. I don't know why do you know what I'm thinking? What it could be? That first building there was like a probation office, and I thinking about it now, me and Kenny might have been on probation, and they'd let the kids from the probation and all that go in there. That's the only thing I can think of. Why me and Kenny used to go there. But it was great. On our own there, at the whole pool to ourselves. Yeah, so they've done that up now. I've seen it on, it might have been on here. I've seen that. Another little kid who got things all coming to my mind now, you know. Was it Tommy Spring or Tommy Spriggs? I think that must have even been before Debbie, you know, long ago. Yeah, as I say, this is just a tribute to these, you know, these poor kids. You know, all these people who died young. You know, part of the Fazakerley community. Yeah. Oh well. Got to get out of there, you Chesterton, come on. Scooby, come on. No, come on. He smells rats sometimes, you know. Just smells them and comes in and grabs them. Definitely get one on camera. Yeah, Tommy, young Tommy, he lived over there. Who else lived along here? I can't really think. Virginia. I know my our mate, Ugly Mush Alan Pedo. What a name, Pedo. Alan Peden. Or some people pronounce it Pedden. Alan Pedden. Yeah, he lives at the house here. Him and Carl. I've seen Carl for ages. I was talking to Alan the other day anyway. I was asking him about Carl. He's doing well for himself, Carl. Yeah, they lived this one here. At the end here. I remember we used to always knock about on that corner over there, you know. Look, I was going to say the danger box here. Still there. We used to sit on that sometimes. And Alan had when he lived here, there was a fence. And see there, that's the original of the old fence that used to be. It used to be concrete fence. And then base, not the posts, them slabs at the bottom. They're the originals, them at pretty, yeah, they are. And they used to go right up, the corporations, and you come up to about here. I always remember, he dropped a 10 pence, not a 10 pence, a 2 pence, he was a sight bastard. And he dropped it down there and he had a lolly ice stick. He was trying to get her off, and the panda pulled up, you know, that's what the police was in, them pandas in the 70s. And he used to just jump out and batter you for nothing. He jumped out and he said, it was this copper called Handlebars, that was his nickname, Swayze Wales. And he was the most horriblest copper on Merseyside. All the kids from the 70s that remember him, he was just a complete bully. And he had them big handlebar moustache, you know, like Jimmy Edwards, the actor. And he just battered you for nothing. Peter Pocock, I remember he battered him. Peter the taxi. He got in and he punched Peter Pokey in the nose. And anyway, he was getting the 2p out of this thing. Rose Turner, she lived there, remember that? Gary Arnold lived in one of these here. Can't remember which one. I think he still lives here, Gary. Yeah, and he was going to get the 2 pence out, and he went, "What are you doing?" And he went, "What's it got to do with you?" And he went, bang! And kicked him in the bollocks. Oh, Alan! Oh, steam was coming out of his ears and everything. He was mad, Alan. I'm sure he got a milk bottle at the step or something and started throwing them at him. The milk bottles. Right, who lives over there? The Jarvos. They lived over there. Was it Johnny Brillo? The Brilsons, I can't remember their names. Mates of my brother's, Jimmy's. Brizzos, was it? Bilson, Tommy Bilson. I can't remember them now. Terrible, the names. They always come back to me later on. Yet the Jarvos lives over there. And you had John at the Halls, John at Hall and Stevie Hall, Lenny Hall. Yeah, he's gone now, Lenny as well. And a lot of John's sisters, he had a lot of sisters, John. And a lot of them are gone. Yeah, this is Kevin Jano, my mate. Kevin, he lives in one of these. I think it could have been that one, you know. Could be wrong. His dad Billy, his mum Josephine, his young Josephine, Josie, yeah. I picked Josie up a few years ago, took her to the airport. What was their other sister named Michelle, was it? Kevin will remind me of that. She was the younger one, I think. Come on, Scooby, come on, lad. Yeah, you're at the Pivy. See where that is? It's fenced off there. We used to have a swing on there. I remember Johnny was on it. And Barry Castle, what he done? He was always up to everything, Castle. And he got a knife and he cut the swing right the way round, about halfway up. So it was, you know, just held together by a couple of strands of rope. And Johnny got on it and he used to jump off the wall, swing right across it and out. Probably went about 12 foot in the air and he'd stop and he'd go back. Because this tree was absolutely massive and the rope was about 30 foot. Where this right from the top branch. And anyway, Johnny jumped off the wall and it just snapped. Johnny went flying, he probably landed on that field over there. And Barry Ferguson went, "Make way, I'm a doctor." Goes over him from Avon. "Yeah, make way, I'm a doctor." The Legion there, used to go in there with a game of cards with the Shidlows, Derek and Billy. And Brian, who I couldn't think of his second name, Brian Keto was it? Yeah, Brian Keaton. Lived in that close. And Alan Richards used to have that Everton glass on Brick Road. Remember that? Everton glass. Yeah, we used to have a great game of cards in there. A game of snooker and that. And you had Mr. Doran, he was on the door. What was his name? Oh, he was my neighbour. When I lived in Aberystwyth Road. Richie will tell me. Richie. You know, Marty Doran, who used to have the barbers. But he was a holy name man, Marty. And his father-in-law, was it? I can't remember now. Billy. Was it Billy? Billy Dawn? Yeah, no, Richie tell me anyway. Yeah, that was the All Fields. What's on there now? Looks like a hill. I'm not going to go down there because I think only posh people live down there. Edgemore Drive. Because I never ever went down there because it just brings you up down there. It was pointless. The only time I went down there was probably rubbing bommy woods off someone's fence or something to have our bommy over there. I don't think these houses was there. Can't be, can they? Yeah, what I'll try and get in on another video as well as the Field Lane Estate. It's got to be Fazakerley, that, isn't it? Right. Definitely, I know. There's a sign up there somewhere that says Liverpool, but it's that Liverpool 10. What is it, Kirby? Is it L33, Kirby? Postcodes, you know, on the estate over there where the RAF was. You remember the Copplehouse was. Fairway Motors there. Oh, excuse me for snivelling. Come on, Screw. That one in there, Wango Lane or Orange Lane, whatever it's called, it seems to go on forever there. Used to walk up the canal and that. If we come from this way, if we come from the other way over there, by here, we'll just cut across the field. But it used to be a locked, Scooby, you tangled me up, lad. Used to be a little wall here. And little railings. No, but yeah, it was little posts, wasn't it? Like little, what are these called? I forget what they're called. Columns. And there was only little ones, little columns. I had the chain there. Yeah. But all that at the back there, that was where the bowling green was and all that. It was massive. I just can't get my head around why they took that pub down. You know, it used to be brilliant. It was my dad's pub, that. I had my very first pint in there. Dad got me a brown mix. And I said, just give us the money later, lad. Yeah, I'm really joking. I think my dad used to drink Guinness. Yeah, who used to live over here? I know who lived around the back there, Michelle Winstanley. Anyone remember there? I think we walked up Ferry Road the other night on the last video. If not, I'll check anyway. If not, I'll tell you. Yeah, because I was talking to Steve Lockhart, he lived there, didn't he? Yeah, I did, because I remember now we walked past there. That video that got cut short. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to... What's that over there? I don't even know what it is now. Shop, I can't remember. Someone remind me. Scooby, look. Come on, you. Don't be doing another shite. I've already picked one up. I had to carry it for ages to find the bin. People usually hang them on the railings, don't they? The Richard III railings. I'll tell you what's over there, Wrights. That's still called Wrights. You can buy absolutely anything in there. No, look, it's called the corner shop. Why didn't they just keep it as Wrights? It's not like Wrights you had it. Would have copyrighted it, would they? You know, and can you do that? Can you copy a name? No, everyone knew this was Wrights. And now it's the corner shop. Been watching too much Corrie, haven't they? The chippy over there was at Jenny's or something. Remember Sue Foley? Worked there for ages. Where does she still live in Fazak? Where does she live? You had headmasters, didn't you? Oh, it's another one, head tubing. You know what was wrong with headmasters? Oh, that was a good name, that. Head tubing. Look, the Copplehouse fish and chips. I'm sure that was called Jenny's. Come on, Scooby. Oh, he's sniffing. Dog pee or something. So I'm gonna stop this now. Oh, shall I? Yeah, I'm gonna stop this and I'll start it again because this video's been going on for 45 minutes and as I say, they're taking a tendency and I'll put a part 2 on. I'll title this one. I'll title this one Longmoor Lane or something. Lower Lane, Longmoor Lane, Copplehouse Lane, and then the next one, Oxford Road, etc. We'll see you in about 2 minutes.